what's going on there, Dice Rollers? Paul here, and I'll be your DM for a while. And today is a twofer, folks, because I'm going to show you the game that I'm playing, one of the Dungeon in a Box videos that I started. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out up here. But I'm going to show you the in-person group that I'm playing with, and the maps, and all the little doodads from the box, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm also going to show you how to hide your physical maps from your players so they're not peeking in and seeing things that they ought not see. Now, before we get into that, though, if you are brand new here to the channel, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being a part. If you want videos like this with DM tips and tales from my table to your table, things that may help you, well, go ahead and click the subscribe button down there, and that's exactly what you're going to get. So let's go ahead and head over to my table, show you the full setup, and how to hide the maps from your players. Let's take a look. Okay, here is my setup for the in-person game that I have at our local game store. And we are playing Voyage of the Fallen Star, which is the first dungeon box that I got. And so we're playing that. And here's the actual map. This is one of those beautiful maps that I set up. And these are the little doodad pieces that you have here that I put together. They're all little cardboard things that you put together. They're really quite nice. And then if you remember the model, this is, by the way, a wall that's going to be a dangerous wall that they have to face here in a minute. They have to figure out how to get past. But if you remember this model, it was pretty plain last time you saw it. And this is what lives down here. This is quite dangerous, by the way. This is far more dangerous than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, this is a dragon skull and a little hermit crab inside the dragon skull. And then over here, I printed these out, made little logos for this, just so they could have an idea of the patrons they could choose from within the adventure. And then you have the minis all set up there. Some of them are being used in here. Some of them are just there just to show you what they look like all set up. There's the hermit crab there, and then some of the other minis. But as you can see here, there are certain parts of this I don't want my players to see. And this is a beautiful map. Unlike a map that you are drawing that your players are not going to see because you're drawing it out as you go, I find this to be just an effective way. I don't have to cover up every little thing. And these are the areas that we've already gone through. But I don't have to cover up every little thing. I don't have to cover up every little hallway or things like that unless unless it's pertinent to the story or it's just something that I don't want them to see, or if there's a trap on there, something like that. But these little just index cards make for a great way to cover up rooms that or passageways or things that you just don't want them to see. Sometimes you need one or two. You could always, if you say, well, Paul, I don't remember what's under there. Well, if you want to, you can always write a little number 1 or 2 or 3 or however it looks in your book and be able to number off the rooms that you have there. But yeah, this is just a simple setup. It's a really fun game. This little encounter here worked really well. Everybody had something to do here. They got really creative on how to deal with because I told them, I said, you see a dragon skull at the bottom there. Of course, somebody, one of the players whose character really likes pools of water, gets involved in pools of water or muck. If it's a pool, he's getting in there. But anyway, he goes down there. He gets attacked by this. Then you have another player, he takes some of his food and sprinkles it on the top, like fish food, and up comes, I rolled, and up comes the crab, because it's not a vengeful creature, it's not malicious, it's an animal, and it sees food, and it really wants to do that. So I gave them big bonus points for that. And he had a warlock. He happened to have his amulet of water breathing on, which he got from a last adventure. That worked out really well, not knowing we were going into this. But yeah, that's my adventure that I'm playing with my players right now. These are, by the way, little treasure cards here. You can see I got the cards out for that. And then I have these little treasure cards. If you're interested in these little treasure cards, you can get them over on Drive-Thru RPG. I'll put a link down in the description there if you like little cards like that to hand out to your players like I do. But that is the whole setup there. Hope that you enjoy. Would love to hear from you. How do you hide your maps at your table? Do you just draw it out? Do you use physical maps like this that you actually have to hide from your players? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to click that thumbs up button. That tells me you like the video and want more of them. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everybody.